Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant, Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Well, coming to the market this week, it is something very important because there are, of course, a lot of events coming up this week, majorly starting off with the results. So, before we talk about this week, let us quickly have a review of what happened last week. So, last week was a completely bearish week, isn't it? We could see continuous selling happening almost every day. And on Thursday, that was the expiry day, we could see Nifty finally breaking the 18,000 support also and closing below. In fact, the fall continued on Friday, and Friday we could see the market actually closing in the negative again at just about above 18,000, sorry, 17,850. So right now, the entire market was kind of seen bearish till now, and now what happened after Indian markets closed is something very important. Well, after Indian markets closed on Friday, we could see the US market kind of starting to move up. What exactly happened? There was a jobs data which came in and it came in line with expectations, and it was also seen that the wages were kind of coming down. And this is, of course, kind of negative to the economy, but then that was kind of positive for the stock market in US because the investors kind of felt probably that this could actually lead the Federal Reserve to kind of not hike rates more aggressively. So that is what was seen as a big positive, and probably we could see major short covering rally, and the US markets were up. In fact, Nasdaq was up by almost 2.5%. Every other market also was then kind of up by more than 2%. S&P 500 as well as Dow. So same positivity is seen across the globe as on today, as most of the futures are kind of trading in the green. And of course, if you look at the Asian markets today, all of the Asian markets like Japan, China, all of them are in the green. But one thing important to note, SGX Nifty is already indicating a gap up opening close to more than 150 points. So if that happens, probably we could see an opening close to 18,000, just below 18,000 probably. So now the most important thing is that 18,000 is going to react as a resistance now. So until 18,000 is broken, we cannot see a a bullish sign on the market. But 18,000 will continue to be a line to be on track. So that is something that we need to note. Coming to the lower side, 17,800 is a very important support, which I am not expecting to be broken. But then, however, for this month, the volatility is going to continue. And of course, I am expecting the market to kind of trade between 17,500 to 18,500. But then, of course, there is a lot of power going to come in to the market as the results are going to come in. So today, we have the start of the result season from a very heavy IT company, which is none other than TCS. Yes, TCS results are going to come in the evening after the market hours. So definitely TCS would be a stock in focus today. Of course, on Friday we could see big selling in TCS. So we could probably see some recovery in TCS today because one is, of course, the Nasdaq has recovered in US, and two is, of course, results are kind of expected to be good. We can expect the margins to go up slightly in the IT sector. So that's something that needs to be focused. But if at all it comes with a negative, then there are chances the IT sector would see a bearish view. So it's a very important, view to look at the details of the results of TCS today evening. So that's some important part. Apart from that, if you look at some stock specific news, Asian Paints is in news because they are planning a new plant for the water-based paints with a good capital expenditure that is planned for this year. So that is going to be a plus point because the companies, of course, water-based paints are something the new technology which is kind of reducing the kind of dangerous chemicals from the paints. So these are something which is going to be good. So a big production capital expenditure plan is something good for the stock as well. We already have our investment in Asian Paints, so I don't think we should worry. We have some good opportunity to make some money soon. So apart from that, we could also see Titan in focus because Titan has come out and so told that they've actually had a great festive season. Yes. So we've seen that their total sales have actually climbed by almost 12%. So that's something really good. And of course, they've opened some new stores across the country. So Titan is yet another stock. In fact, we are sitting with almost more than 40% return in Titan right now. So we'll continue to hold it as we see more upside in the upcoming months. So these are things that's kind of a great way to start a week, I would say. But then today, the most important thing is to look at the market whether the Nifty can actually sustain the gap up opening. what looks like to me is that initially it can actually open with a gap up, but then there could be some profit booking kicking in. We could see the market probably coming down. But as long as the market is kind of tending to take a support close to 17,850, we could probably see consolidation more. But then if it is able to take a support and start moving upwards, and if at all it breaks 18,000, then probably it could go on to next important level of 18,200. So these are the kind of important levels to be watched for this week. So on the lower side, I would say 17,800. On the higher side, 18,000 and 18,200. These are two important levels to be watched. Until 18,200 is broken, moving towards 18,500 is going to be difficult. So this is how the market is placed as of now. So looking forward to a great week ahead. In fact, we at Gold Club are already sitting with some decent profit in the position that we have taken for this week, and looking forward to close yet another week. In fact, we had a good week and good start to the year with last week's expiry, and this week is expected to be the same. So of course, let us look forward to the market and looking forward to a great week ahead. So before we go ahead and end the podcast, it's very important to let you know, if you're not a part of a community, you can join our community free of cost and learn to invest and trade together. All you need to do is go to our website mentioned in the scroll here, or send a WhatsApp message, and our team will help you join the community free of cost. So that's it for now. Do press the like button if you love the content that we share. That of course motivates us. See you tomorrow with more details. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. That will help you stay updated with the latest podcast from mpinvest.com. Goodbye. Have a great day.